Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a memory plan with me for September 7th through the 13th. And I'm going to be using this Jessica Hart's Remote Back to School mini kit. I'm going to go ahead and set the base and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with Monday. I'm going to mark that I started reading a new book called The Space Between Us, which is based in India. And the story focuses on this grandmother who is raising her granddaughter on her own in a very high poverty area. And it was just a really, really good book that I really enjoyed. I think I like reading books about just diverse authors. In this case, the author is a woman of color. And I really enjoyed that book, so I highly recommend it. It's called The Space Between Us. Honestly, I spent the majority of this day just reading from the new book, The Space Between Us. It was just a really good book. I think I really enjoy fiction, more so than nonfiction at times, although nonfiction can be really good as well. This is just to mark that I was reading more from my book. And then I did watch Lauren's video. She had a haul of her Halloween kits. And I was really excited about that because I just love hauls. So I'm going to mark that with maybe another washi strip. Or a little thing, maybe a little thing. Let's see. This, I think this green one here. That's going to be to mark the haul that I watched. I also wanted to know that these two stickers are now part of the Jessica Hart's kit. They're part of the fan boxes that I got in a rack bag from SPC. And I feel like it made sense because I work at a preschool and this was like the week that they came back, returned to school, but online. So I feel like it kind of works with the spread, especially with the colors. They're very pastel. So I'm going to use this box right here. I think I'm going to use, yeah, this green one to mark that I started reading another book. It's a historical fiction book, I believe. And I read it a few years back, but I decided to reread it. I don't know, I think it's also good to reread books because like you almost see them through a different lens because you're older, you've experienced different things, so you can take something else away from the text. So I think that's something that I want to do more often, is reread old books. And I'm just going to mark that I'm going to mark Labor Day. So I'm going to use, maybe like this little icon. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this icon here just to mark Labor Day. So there we go. I think that's it. I honestly didn't really do much on that day. Okay, so moving on to Tuesday, I'm going to start off with, again, I read my book in the morning. I wanted to mark that I watched the TPC Nation new releases. So for that, I think I'm going to use this pink box here. I always like marking it because it's a fairly long video, and I just like seeing all the new stickers that are going to be released. So this is going to be for TBC. And then every Tuesday I do watch an IG Live. So this time it was an IG Live and the guest was Eva Luna. I honestly hadn't heard of her before this. So to mark that, I think I'm going to use this one here. The main takeaway that I took from the interview was that, God's timing is perfect. So sometimes you just have to let go of the things that you want and they'll come much more sooner, which I think is very true. I don't know, sometimes it's hard to let go, but I really like that advice that she said. Because sometimes when you really want something, it just takes longer for it to come to you. So this is going to be to mark that IG Live. And I also wanted to mark that I did help my sister catch up with her work. And I will be using a big box for that because it was quite time consuming. Right here. Okay. And then on this day, I did start watching like this Spanish like TV series. I don't know, it's kind of similar to Grey's Anatomy, but it isn't Grey's, like, I don't know. It's called like Doctors or Medics, something like that. I only watched it for like a brief period of time, but I kind of want to mark it, so I'm probably going to use this blue box. Or I don't know if I should use a flag. No, I think I'm going to use the blue box. So I'm going to use the sticker. That's going to be for that TV show. And again, I think I'm going to mark that I did spend some time outside, so I kind of want to make it a habit. So I think marking it helps. Let's see. I'm going to use this icon here. We're spending some time outside. And then moving on to Wednesday. Again, I'm going to start off with the book that I was reading. This time I'm going to use like this pink little thing. Right here. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So for Wednesday, this was the first Zoom session with the kids. I think we have a total of 8 preschoolers. Let's see. So to mark that, I think I'm going to use this box here. This is for the first Zoom session. I've been liking being like the co-host. It's kind of fun, you learn something new. Let's see. I also did some filming, so to mark that, I'm probably going to use a flag. Probably going to use this flag here. Let's see, I'm going to put it right here. There we go, so it's going to mark filming. I also did clean the bathroom, so to mark that cleaning, I think I'm going to use a sticker from the Penny Pages. I just need to find the cleaning girl. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I'm going to use her. And should I use a box for that? I think I'm going to use a little thing, because honestly, I don't really like cleaning the bathroom, so I'm just going to use this one here. Okay, let's see which one I choose. I think I'm going to use this one right here. She doesn't look too happy. Okay. But she looks so cute, though. There we go. So that's going to be for cleaning. And then I was also doing some research for work on this day. So for that, I probably am going to use a box. Probably going to use this pink one here for research. I was researching some free resources that the teacher could use. Some fun things that she could present for the Zoom sessions. It's going to be for that. And on this day, my goddaughter was telling me about Roblox and how she was playing Jailbreak. Honestly, it's kind of tempting to like play a game. I haven't played like a video game or, like a similar type of game in like years. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should download that. I would like to use a little thing to mark that I watched Planning Together with Tracie Webb. I really enjoy watching these on Wednesdays. It's going to be for that. And then Thursday, I'm going to mark reading again. Let's see. think I'm going to use this one now. There we go. Okay. And then one of these stickers. Right. And then I'm going to mark work online for my Zoom session. I think I'm going to use a green one. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a green one. So this is going to mark Zoom session. And then I want to mark that Nola was sleeping on a chair in the garage, and I thought that was so funny because she looked so relaxed. And then we did do laundry this day, so for that I'm going to use a big box because that's very time consuming. I think I'm going to use this one here. Laundry, and then I think I'm going to use this icon. This one here. Hopefully it cuts. There it is. I'm trying to take out this other part. Like right there. Okay, I think that works. Alright. And then I did fold the laundry at home, so to mark that. Let's see. I wanted to use a different icon. I think I'm just going to use this little flag right here. And then whenever I'm folding laundry, I always like to watch a haul. So I watched Spencer and Jude. And then I'm going to mark here that I had hot chocolate. Should I use another washi strip? Oh yeah, today, on this day, I started watching a movie on Netflix called #Alive. I don't know if anyone has watched it. Let me know if you have. I started watching it this day, and I have yet to finish it. But so far, it's been pretty good. But I think that's something that I'm going to get to. I'm going to finish watching that movie. I think that there's like newer films and TV shows now on Netflix, which is really good. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Friday now. Let's see. I'm going to use this pink little thing. And my other sticker over here. So on this day, it was pretty cool because I had signed up for a workshop by Pia Beck. So Pia Beck is a coach that I learned about back in April when, during quarantine. I basically found out about this Facebook group going to hold an online summit for women. So it was there was a donation. So you made a donation of $44 and you could be part of this summit. And this summit included a variety of coaches that are basically going to like give a talk and present information on how you can stick to your goals and just other topics that were really interesting. So I did sign up for that, and this is how I learned about Pia Beck. And so Pia Beck was having a leadership workshop, so I signed up for that, and then so this was the day that I watched the replay. I really like her content and her energy, honestly. So to mark that, I'm probably going to use this pink box here. So this particular workshop was, I think, an hour and a half, but it was really good. She talked about leadership. A lot of it is like geared towards like business owners, but honestly, I feel like even if you aren't a business owner, you can still get value from it. I also downloaded the resources that she had available because along with the replay, she also had resources for you that you could use. I don't think I'm following her on Instagram, but I think I should just because her content is, I think, very valuable. Like she just has a lot of good information. And honestly, I just love her energy. So let's see, what was that for? Oh yeah. So I'm going to mark now doing my weekly review. So for that, I think I'm going to use this yellow box. Right here, so this is going to be to mark my weekly review that I always do on Fridays. And then I also vacuumed this day. I'm going to use another pink washi strip for that. And let's see. I also wanted to mark that on this day. I decided that I wanted to save up to buy Marie Forleo's B School. So B School is essentially like business school, and you basically learn on how to launch your business. I have to do more research on it, to be honest, but I feel like it's something that I would like to invest in. So, but I wanted to mark that I decided that that's something that I want to do. So I'm going to use this box here to mark that. So I want to save up to buy her course. And I think you have lifetime access to it as well. And there's this other course by Amanda Francis on how you can learn to attract more money into your life and how to be more financially independent. I also am interested in purchasing that course. And honestly, there are some amazing reviews online about her programs. So I'm excited about that. So moving on to Saturday. So on Saturday, I don't think I read my book that morning. I think I did. Let me mark that real quick. This time I'm going to use green little thing. Right here. And then my bunny here. There we go. So I wanted to mark that I had hot cocoa this day, which is really good. Probably going to use like, maybe this flag here. I'm going to use this flag to mark that. Yeah, so this is going to be to mark hot cocoa. And then I did organize my cabinet, my medicine cabinet, because honestly it was in need of organization. So to mark that, I am going to use this box here. It was really disorganized and I couldn't really tell whether, I couldn't really find some of the things that I was looking for, so I knew that I needed to do that. So this is one of the books that I found there. I did read it, I believe, like 3 years ago. So it's called Your Illustrated Guide to Becoming One with the Universe, and it's by this artist here called Yumi. And it's just really, it's a really good book. I just think it's so soothing and just relaxing. It kind of just reminds you how you can become one with the universe again and let go of those things that are bothering you in life, And the illustrations are just stunning. I don't know. I just recommend this book, but I'm going to be rereading this soon. So then, what else did I do? I did do my budget check-in, so I think I'm going to mark that. So to mark my budget check-in, I think I'm going to be using a flag. I'm going to use these stickers from a rack bag. So I'm going to use this pink one here to mark that, my budget check-in. I had originally intended to use like these rack bag stickers in like a separate spread, but I think I'm just going to use it here. Let's see, what else did I want to mark? Oh yeah, so on this day, I did decide that I wanted to go back to my Dapper Desk planner. So at the beginning of the year, I was using the Emily Lay Dapper Desk, but then I kind of didn't want to use it anymore. So now I felt like going back to my Emily Lay planner. So to mark that, I'm probably going to use like a big box. So I tend to do that, but let's see. Which one should I use? I think I'm going to use this one here. I mean, I like using it, so I think it's okay to change your planner if you need to. Although I don't know what planner I'm going to get for next year. I'm thinking about getting the Passion Planner, the daily undated one. Well, we'll see. Especially if you use it daily, because I'm kind of like indecisive. Let's see. So then we're going to go on Sunday. So I do want to mark that we watched Mass on TV. So this is going to be for that. And then right above there, I'm going to use this blue one here. And one of these stickers here. There we go. On this day I did clean the kitchen, so I'm going to use, I think this one here to mark that. This box here. I don't know why I ran out of boxes this time. Usually this doesn't really happen. That's okay. And I'm going to use, I think this one here. Pennies. I'm going to use this penny here. Doesn't look too happy. So on this day, our pet, Lola, did go to the vet because she had an ear infection. So she got antibiotics. So to mark that, I think I'm going to use a little thing. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this pink one. This is to mark that she went to the vet. There we go. Let's see. And I'm going to use this box here because I was just kind of reflecting on kind of what I want to do in terms of like, you know, work and just career stuff. So I kind of want to mark that to mark the thoughts I was having. And then at the end of the day, I did join my mom because she was looking at her plants, which was really fun. She has like so many plants, and I like joining her when she like waters them. So that's to mark that. And I think that's it. I'm trying to think of what else I can mark. I did have gelatin this day, so maybe I should mark that. Honestly, I feel like I should eat more of the foods that I like because I really like cookies, but I don't eat them like as often because I feel like they're not healthy. Alright, so this is how my spread turned out.